Yo, what's good, YouTube? Y'all know who it is. It's Royalty, and I'm back with another video, another reaction. Damn, I forgot all about the details. I'll drop the details after the intro. All right. Anyway, let's jump straight into it. And you're back. Anyway, I got a video by Buckethatsplash. Personally, I've never heard of him or seen his video. I was gonna watch one of my favorite content creators, and then see he reacts to this, and I saw some pretty W names in that image. So we gonna react to this. All right.
He was a serial killer who bragged about killing people.
And immediately we start off with Majin Buu. That's all. Like, immediately we start off with Majin Buu. Of course, of course.
He was dead, bro. If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet.
Damn.
Happiness, peace, tranquility, and prosperity. If you are sane in the head, these are things you typically value, typically enjoy. You, dare I say, look forward to these things. However, for some reason, certain individuals just really don't rock with positivity. In fact, everything that shouldn't make you happy.
Sukuna, Aizen, and I want to throw Ishiki on that list.
Be making them happy. Sometimes it's
Majin
good to not
Buu.
be normal. LeBron's not normal. He's the greatest basketball player of all time. It's not normal to be 41 years old, a whole kid in the league, and averaging 21.8 points per game as a 41-year-old. How should that be reading?
Mind you, he passing with his seed now.
I know, because a lot of y'all cannot read. I know this for
He passing with his
when I
seed.
was in school and the teacher was talking about some popcorn reading, a lot of y'all got very nervous and shivers were sent down y'all's spine. So those are two things that are not normal but are actually good. However, the not normal that's about to be showcased in this video is not good whatsoever. Nothing's good about these guys whatsoever. Except maybe one. So without further ado, we go hop right into the video. Before we continue, follow my Instagram, subscribe to my second channel too.
Subscribe to my
crazy
Instagram. Drop a like, subscribe on this and the original video. Link in the comment. Link down in the description.
Thorkel is probably one of the most tame on this list. Now, make no mistake, he is mentally insane, cooked in the brain.
I want you to hear what this nigga just said. He said Thorkel is the most tame on this list. If Thorkel's the most tame, gang, the rest of this list is full of fucking demons.
But his unhingedness really only applies to the battlefield. Like, for example, right, basically in his time there was a war. The English versus the Danes, Denmark. In this war, Denmark was straight frying the English.
Belt
They
to
invaded
ass.
all up in their
Belt
territory.
to ass.
They was
These
taking
people
their
were losing.
territory. They was cracking them. They was taking their virginity. And it was looking very bad, bro. Thorkel is a Dane. He's from Denmark. Would you happen to want to know what bro exactly did? Because Denmark kept frying everybody and he wanted a challenge, he left the Denmark, which is basically the Golden State Warriors, and joined the English, who was getting clapped. Why did he do this, you may ask? Because he wanted a challenge. That's literally it.
That's really the reason.
He was tired of winning. He was tired of his life not being.
He said we were catching too many W's.
Because he wanted stronger ops. To Thorkel, if he's not about to die every day, he's not living, bruh. So when Denmark pulled up to London, that man Thorkel was happy to face them. Look at this man Thorkel's face as he was about to throw a big ass rock. Look at the glee in this dude's eyes. This is the top 5 happy day of his life. You see the way his pupils.
Isn't that nigga the Diamond Jim the way he be throwing hands?
In this nigga heart, bro. He chucked the rock. They dipped, so Denmark spun back with Thorfinn. Before I continue, I just want to let y'all know Thorkel is 7 foot 6 inches tall and he's 400 pounds. He's wimpy height, full coordination, and hockey.
Victor Wembanyama.
LeBron looked like a bastard. This organism shouldn't even exist. His mere existence is genuinely unhinged, but we gonna continue though. Thorkel and Thorfinn start fighting. Thorkel tries to punch Thorfinn in the noggin, so Thorfinn dodges the punch and hits him with a step back wrist cut. So basically, right, Thorkel just got his wrist cut. You would think he would be in pain, maybe hit a little, damn, Fox. Something like that, right?
No, that
Something
nigga is
normal.
cheesy.
Hell
That nigga is
no. He
happy.
looks at this dude Thorfinn and starts smiling. He's genuinely delighted to know that the ops kid may very well take his life. Can tell this organism doesn't care about none else but battle. The enjoyment he feels at this current moment is equivalent to the infinite glee you experience when your girl tell you she on her ovulation week and she trying to get sneaky. They continue fighting some more. That man Thorkel throwing
My fault. My
inhumane
fault.
swings.
My fault.
Thorfinn
My
eventually
fault.
makes Thorkel trip and was about to stab him in the face. But Thorkel grabs the dagger with a smile on his face. That was his right hand too. He's never gooning ever again. Then he slams Thorfinn onto the deck with the knife
Ah!
still in his hand. Why does bro not look the least bit inconvenient?
Look at how he's dragging this nigga's body, bro. Look at this nigga's body, bro. Look. Hold on. Look at Thorfinn's body. The nigga is cooked. I can't even,
Why
bro.
does
No wonder he became a pacifist in the second season. If I would have had to fight this nigga again, I would have done the same thing.
not look the least bit inconvenienced? This is why crack was so tough in the 80s. People were trying to move like European Timu Hulk. As the fight was wrapping up and
European
Thorkel
Timu
thought
Hulk.
Thorfinn was a goner, Thorfinn sliced dude's fingers off. And guess what? Thorkel was happy about it.
He's slicing this nigga like sashimi and he's
As you can see,
cheesing.
nothing is correct in this dude head, bruh. And to make it worse, this nigga can chug big walks across the map and hit people in the face. Like, do you know how far he is from the land, but he somehow made the rock hit the ground? This dude's dad has some strong ass nut. Pause. What did he say?
Yeah, bro, chill out.
I got this. He sensed this dude through the trees and chucked a spear full speed at his head and it landed. He's mentally unhinged, physically unhinged. Fuck this nigga. However, this video is a
Hey,
multi-character
he was
video.
tough as a
Meaning
character,
he's
though.
not
He
the
was tough as
only
a
person
character. You
who's
can't say he wasn't.
this uncanny level of homo sapien mentally. There is a dude from a new gen anime called Gachiaku. How you say that name? And the dude's name from that show is Jabber. This right here is Jabber.
Jabber is the first nigga I've seen to beat the brakes off somebody and then make a mixtape about it right in front of him. That is a new level of disrespect. I'm not even gonna
This
lie.
dude right here look
Zonka
like a
gotta
mentally
get
fit
his
individual
get
to
back.
you. Hell no.
Zonka gotta get his get back. He's lost to this nigga like 5 times already.
This dude is high key worse than Thorkel. Now, right to start off Jabber, this right
That nigga's
here
not
is
even
the
high
first
key
time
worse. He's
we ever
100%
see Jabber.
worse.
There's a dude in the corner in fear, and here he is in a dark room with a solo couch. I know damn well there's no PS5, P5, El Cinco, fifth disciple of the Sony generation on the other side of that couch. So he's just sitting there trying to R farm while another organism is in the room in straight despair and peril and confusion. He's not even having fun. He's just there. Unhinged, and then he's inside with his hoodie on. Take your hoodie off, man. It ain't cold in there. And then this right here is the second time we see bro. Just one hit at the tray. It'll be just as easy.
Look at this nigga standing behind him like he's Jason Voorhees. Bro, there ain't no reason for you to pull up and just stand behind him. Mind you, he had to get in this position and everything, so he had to sneak up just to stand behind him and deadpan the camera. There ain't no reason for you to be doing all that. Mind you, he was introduced like 13th episode. Why are you doing all this, gang?
Oh no!
Hey, the intro was tough. Intro was
Why
tough.
he posted up in the dark like that, bro? Who does he think he is? Look at his eyes. Look at his smile in the dark. You can just see there's nothing tranquil about this individual. Now, the dude he rolled up on, he got off screen, he got laid out. He tracked down the main character, Rudo, aka Killian's long lost brother. Once he caught his breath, he jumped on the wall.
Now, what possessed this demon to do all this? Mind you, he did not need to do all that.
immediately hit this emote. Why is he making this face, bro? You ain't the happy gang. This face right here
At
is like
all.
carnage personified, bro. Now this right here is bro with no silhouette, no, you know what I'm saying, his regular face. As you know, he's mentally insane. He is also black, and he also has really long locks. The reason for this is because
Like me for real,
Jabber
like me,
is
like
not
me.
actually an
Ha.
anime character.
I
You
know
may call him
he's
unhinged.
sexy like
You may
me.
call him crazy. But the reality is that he's just an average nigga from Atlanta, Georgia, from the United States. This right here is Laser Dim 700. This right here is Playboy Cardi. And this right here is Baby Kia. Now, do these three rappers see mentally they're in the head?
You know, that's
Hell
my
no.
culture. That's
Now,
my
what
culture
is the
for real.
common denominator between these three rappers aside from that?
They black. So B.
If you picked B, you're racist. The common denominator is that all three of them are from Atlanta, Georgia. Did you notice that those three are all mentally distorted in the same manner that Jabber is? That is because Jabber and them are the same. You see, Jabber did not originate in the anime universe. They kidnapped Jabber off the mean streets of ATL, made him digital, then brainwashed him into making him think his name was Jabber. And that is why
Not
there
gonna
is
lie.
no other anime character
I
in
don't even
all
think that
anime
makes sense
quite
because
like
Jabber
bro.
too
He is the
unhinged for all
first
that.
black crazy nigga with locks in the anime medium you've ever seen. The only other person that might be there is Kaname Tosen, but he's fake crazy. He's not really about it.
No, he ain't really about all that. There ain't no situation where you're cheesing like this, bro. Mind you, he got his ass whooped this fight. He cheesing this badly.
Jabber keeps trying
Like,
to piece
son,
Rudo
ain't
up.
no
Rudo
way
is
you're
just
doing all
dodging
this.
everything like he's Ultra Instinct Goku. That boy Rudo is putting up numbers against the pinnacle of ATL. Does this make him city level? He punches bro in the face, and of course Jabber likes that. His eyes just start glistening at the pain, bro. He tries to get behind Rudo. Rudo Luffy's him. No matter what Jabber does, no matter how hard the ATL demon tries, he just keeps getting smacked up and packed up. He is not Watchdog Man. This right here is Jabber on the ground,
beats
beat
beat
the
off
hell
him.
up. This right here is his facial reaction to what he just dealt with. Ew.
Jabber was getting belt to ass, bro. Jabber was getting belt to ass. He was getting whooped. Getting his pockets ran.
Oh, the ATO jeans and bro
And
are
he's still
exploding right now.
cheesing.
He doesn't know what to do. These claws right here are Jabber
Only person I've seen cheese more than this is All Might.
poisonous claws. Guess what he does with the poisonous claws? He
Stabs himself.
stabs himself with the poisonous claws and then starts laughing. Hurts so good. Oh, hell nah, bro. He would probably make a good SoundCloud rapper though. He starts mumbling, looking up at nothing, probably calling Cardi the goat or something. Then bro gets stronger by stabbing himself. He's moving stronger, moving faster, all because he gets turned on by pain. Remember though, they found this nigga off the mean streets of ATL. This means that he wasn't even ranked. There's far worse that resides in the state of Georgia. When Jabber eventually takes Killa's twin outside, he thinks he's free, he thinks he's won it. To Ops is posted up outside waiting for him. Now, a normal person would be in pain as he is right now. But instead of running away or at least trying to find safety, because this is three dudes right here about to really give him that 2013
Really about to
Miami.
run his
Instead
shit.
of normal human reactions, he's talking about some.
Here I am, barely standing, vulnerable. Careful now. I can only get so erect.
Yeah, bro, we're moving on. Enough said. As bad as Jabber is, unfortunately, it does actually get worse. He may not be a masochist like Jabber, but he's horrible at everything else. Don Quixote, Doflamingo, my goodness, unfortunately, you do got that shit on. Actually, low-key, no you don't. What the hell
I always hated when niggas said Doflamingo had mad drip. Cause look at this nigga's pants. I'm not going the only good part about this fit is the flamingo jacket and maybe the white shirt. Plus the sunglasses. Maybe the white shirt. But I know you're not calling these pants top tier drip gang, cause that shit is not dripping like a faucet. That's some Indian water coming out of here.
OD high waters with church
Cause that
shoes
bitch is
on.
not
Oh,
it.
hell
Shit. Oh, like that shit, oh, the audio cut out.
Only an individual who truly does not give a singular damn about life could even possibly concoct this fit and put it together. So right, the fit alone should already put you on a watch list. But then too, Don Quixote Doflamingo is one of the few anime villains who are just born evil. So right, boom, basically, right, he's a celestial dragon, which in One Piece basically
Already
means
put
he's
them as top tier
royalty above
terrorists.
royalty. At the tender age of like 5 to 6 years old, he was trying to get deeply tapped in with some slaves. You were 5, you were looking up
These niggas moved away from Marie Joie, and he looking at his father like, Papa, where's the slaves at? That's the one rememberable line I remember from Kid Doflamingo, and that
to
shit was crazy.
Superman and LeBron. When he was 5, he was looking up to the greatest plantations the southern U.S.
All
had to
right.
offer. And you could make the argument that, oh, it was his environment. All the other celestial dragons had slaves, so naturally he would want slaves too. No! Doflamingo's dad wasn't on that type timing. His mom wasn't either. His little brother just wanted to play Minecraft, man. His little brother just wanted some dubs off Fortnite. Doflamingo wanted to make some dubs off the back of sleeves. But Doflamingo's dad still wasn't going for none of that exploitation, so they left the holy land of Marijwa, where all the evil celestial dragon slave owners exist. The whole family left to seek an honest and more not mentally deranged life. But once the common people found out that they were celestial dragons, they
Yeah.
started getting whipped. They were
Say
calling
man,
them
it's like,
slurs, they were calling them Jew. Doflamingo's family had low genuinely casually strolled into the ops hood. Except for them, the ops is the whole entire planet. They tried to spin back to the holy
yeah, were they a little stupid? 100%, yeah, because y'all think the bad rep that Celestial Dragons have, and they're just gonna allow you to live in their town? No. I'm sorry to tell you this, but that's not happening.
land, but the Holy Land wasn't messing with them no more. Their old peoples, their old folks wasn't jacking them. The dad wanted to get jacked back in, but they was
All
jacking
right.
them all.
Oh,
He got jacked
okay.
away, so he
Here
had
we
nowhere to
go.
go. Then Doflamingo's mom died. Essentially, everything got worse since they left the Holy Land of Marijwa. So Doflamingo, at the tender age of 10, got tired of all this struggling. So he took a gun and
And
shot
popped his
his
dad.
dad. Now you might be like, okay, he shot his dad, but his dad Loki messed up his entire life. So how was that unhinged? But you gotta realize, I don't care. Deciding to shoot your dad dead at the age
Yeah,
of
nah, that's
10 years
crazy.
old is crazy.
Popping your
When I
dad in
was
the
10,
back of
I
the
would
head
still
is
try hard
wild.
on
As a
Minecraft. A more
child,
sane option, in
like,
my
how
opinion,
old was
would have
he? I
been to
think he was
just ghost his
5.
dad. You know, one day while he's sleeping, just leave the crib and never come back. He could have reverse got the milk on his dad, bro. He could have got the crayons. But instead, he pull on old dude, bro. Damn! He just
Loki
ain't wanna
Doflamingo,
be
the King
evil,
Von in his
gang.
verse.
God forbid a nigga have morals. Fuck! And mind you, what I've covered of Doflamingo so far isn't even the worst of his unhingedness. No, what I've covered is actually the tip, the greatest, the nicest part of the lightest part of the iceberg. When he grew up, he did, of course, achieve his dream of slavery. He found some girl who had the powers to
Alright.
turn somebody into a toy. Once you're turned into a toy, you lose
Facts.
all your free
He
will and you're
did put
forced to
them
work
niggas in
as
some
a slave
sweatshops,
forever. So he
bro.
had a bunch of toys working underground in the country that he took over with raw force. You see this girl right here, Viola.
Oh, fine shit. She fine. I don't give a fuck. The finest character, one of the finest characters in One Piece. He did make a bunch of sweatshops full of toys.
She looks very beautiful, right? You know what I'm saying? She's Hispanic, you know what I'm saying?
Fine shit.
Suavemente. She's bad. Doflamingo her.
What? All right, hold on. No, wait. Because we took a big like leap here. That was one of my favorite characters, gang. Mostly because she fine shit. But like, he killed her? When? Implied. Right, if I with that story and then find not showing it in One Piece, my manga for boys. You couldn't reading this. Use your imagination. Dressrosa is the land of passion.
Bro, if you think I'm lying, look right here. It
No
was implied by
way.
Oda. And to make me list off some of Doflamingo's crimes: patricide, fraticide, nigga in the frat. He be doing them college ritual dances at them
Fuck that
HBCUs. I
fratricide.
see you. Actually, I don't think we need you near college campuses, gangy. Mass murder, attempted genocide,
Damn.
torture, mutilation,
Damn.
mass destruction, brainwash.
All right, this is one of the niggas that you do put under the jail. Cause gang, he has so many crimes. I don't even know what fratricide is, and that's a criminal. That's a crime on his record, bro. At this point, bro,
conspiracy.
that nigga gotta look like Kakume Goku. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Arson, money laundering, kidnapping, burglary, hate crime. He's racist. Every
God
bad thing
damn.
in this world, he's done it 5 times. When he got put in jail after losing to the GOAT, when he was in prison and shaking in his chains, the
Nah,
soldiers
that's not
pulled up,
enough.
fully strapped up,
That's not enough to hold
terrified.
him.
He's locked up. What is he gonna do? They got him fully spread out paws with mad chains on him. He's not going nowhere, dog. The mere fact that he has basic human functions like being able to move is scaring the ops. Ref, why did you allow him to be born? So as you can tell, Doflamingo
Honestly.
isn't just unhinged. He's way worse, but unfortunately, I do not have the proper verbiage in my vernacular to accurately give him a more suiting adjective that properly describes him as a being, so I will leave it as unhinged.
All right, Beethoven, relax, cause you're doing too much, bruh. Like, come on, William Shakespeare, chill
I
out.
may not be able to find a word that's worse, but I can find somebody that's worse. Nobody quite embodies and portrays the definition of truly being unhinged like Kidius Booington does. First off, let's physically
Hideous
observe Kid Boo. He
Wellington.
just looks like he was created for nothing else but terror, which is technically true, but still. He doesn't look like he likes playing basketball. He doesn't look like he likes playing Fortnite. He doesn't
That
look like
nigga's
he swims,
instincts just see out
dabbles in
problems,
math, likes reading,
start
likes
him,
orange juice,
cause
likes sports,
he's
likes
built
video
different.
games, likes anything. But death.
That's it.
And that's technically true. The first time we ever see Kid Boo, he was on a
That's
cliff with
canonically true.
butterflies flying around him, but he looks angry. Nigga, how you look angry in the midst of nature? Kid Boo has not existed in thousands of years, but he immediately decides to aura farm on the top of a cliff. So that's what, 3 signs of unhingedness, and he hasn't moved a single muscle. He
Yep.
randomly starts screaming.
Type shit. He just starts screaming, I guess.
Nigga, shut your up. With no type of patient on this. Mind you, is
Damn,
4'9",
bro.
so he was
How'd
at
I
least
download the video and the bitch still lagging?
not
That made
be
no
doing
sense.
all this. Lock his blast down and creates in the
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Kid Buu is so unhinged, it's lagging the video.
where it
Of downloaded video.
be
That is crazy.
coming
That is
from.
wild.
This is no internet. List have
Is it
word
lagging the camera
restrict,
too?
not really pull back or what's coming from. But that's the thing. This is all he knows. He don't got no internet. Everybody on this list is unhinged, but they have some concept of the word restraint. They somewhat
No.
not really
Kid
know
Buu.
when to pull back or what to pull back on. Like they have thoughts behind their actions, and like sometimes they might be chill. Like Doflamingo is only gonna slime you out when he
Restraint
thinks
is
you
a
know
word
it.
in
Like
Kid
he'll
Buu's
make sure
dictionary.
nobody but his goons are around. But Kid Buu, he
That
don't care
nigga's
about
dictionary
getting away
consists
or
of
not getting away
problems,
with nothing. He about to kill time
destruction,
regardless. He'll
and
dead
murders.
ass
That's
smoke a nigga on stream with Castanet and not even think about no repercussions. He don't even know what a repercussion is. Then he proceeds to go across the galaxy and
just
destroy every
destroying
single
shit.
planet he comes across. Just
Just for the
because
fun of it.
nobody can stop him besides Beerus. But Beerus is lazy and has a lame ass earring on his ear and was asleep for 39 years. Nigga, what are you tired for?
This
There
this
ain't
nigga
nothing
Beerus
he
is the
could have
most
possibly
sorriest,
done to
this
justify a
sorriest the god of
39
destruction
year
out there,
long
bro.
nap. Get a job. Go to work and pay taxes on everything
Other
whether
than
you own
Champa.
it or not like a real man. After a while, you know what I'm saying, he got bored of casually, destroying whole entire worlds. So he goes to the afterlife, the place where niggas are at peace, and starts giving votes. Krillin tries hitting Kid Buu with the
My fault. I tried to pause the video. Mind you, this is supposed to be a place where I can rest in peace in eternal happiness. And this nigga Kid Buu just pulled up like it was nothing. Mind you, most of these niggas just died to him. So they in heaven like, looks like we're gonna have to wait for Goku and Vegeta to save the day. And Buu just pulls up and says, "Oh nah, I want to whoop that ass some more." Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Crypto disc.
he needs
Krillin,
help.
you're
He
not
needs
born
help.
anymore. What could
Professional
you
help.
possibly do to somebody now? You with hair, can you even beat me? Boy, if you don't. That pink
Damn.
Play-Doh nigga need to calm down before I start getting malicious. But then eventually Kid Buu sends Goku and Vegeta's key and he left. Left to go do some more boxing until he got defeated. But that's crazy, bro. That man Kid Buu is literally just a natural bastard. Like there's no nuance to his character. There's no depth. He just likes destruction, creative destruction, that weak ass game. But low
Like
key though, that
problems
is the video. Follow my
and
Instagram,
chaos.
drink some lemonade. Shout out to these.
Follow he go to his follow his Instagram and mine. It's like and subscribe on this and the original video. You know, it'd be really helpful, really helpful, really helpful, man.
For
I need
individuals
help.
who be tapped into my Twitch streams, must I be subject to the sight of that simian, that apish continence, that
Damn.
damned monkey man? Fuck all that, like, you know what I'm saying? That,
Nah, yeah, that nigga
he,
is
Disney Channel
racist.
racism.
That
This that real racism right here, bro. If you miss my streams,
that nigga gonna pop up call you Popeye's Crusader. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all boys next time.